there was a deity in your village. The assignment of this deity is to make sure that anyone who stole what does not belong to him is mandated to return that thing back to the owner. And so all of a sudden, a man came with a Bible to your community and told you that this deity that mandates people who stole what doesn't belong to them is evil. And so,
ladies and gentlemen, check out what this guy is saying. I think this guy is making some senses, but I want you to listen to him very attentively and let us know what you think in the comment section. Do you think he is right in what he's saying or he is wrong? Let us know what you think. Thank you.
Is the new deity you are introducing to us. He says we came with a new God. This God will actually forgive those who stole your properties. He will usher them forgiveness of sin. And so Africans accepted and burnt that deity whose assignment is to mandate that person, anybody who stole what doesn't belong to him returns it back, whereas retaining the deity that forgives sinners for stealing what does not belong to them. Once upon a time, there was a deity in your village. The assignment of this deity is to make sure that nobody drag your land. It ensures and respects land boundaries. And so that deity preserves the integrity of the ownership of land according to how it was shared in your community. And all of a sudden, a man came with a Bible and told you that that deity is an evil deity. You said, what made it an evil? He says, it is because it's a sin. It's a sin. What is the reason for making it a sin? He says, God says it. Let God be true and let all man be a liar. You says, okay, which deity, which God do you have for us now? He says, we came to you with a new God. This God offered forgiveness for those who will drag your land. And automatically, the court become a full place for land issues, because they knew once we take away that God that ensures there is no land dispute in the villages, automatically we are opening the chambers of business for the lawyers in the courts, so that at least the lawyers can be feeding. Once upon a time, there is a deity in your village. The assignment of this deity is to ensure that the life of the people is protected. It is ensured that any place you are going, you are covered like a new umbrella. It offers you protection. It empowers the boys to prepare themselves and fight and defend their land. This one doesn't fight for the people are equipped with the energy to defend and fight for their defense. A man came and says, no, that deity that actually empowers boys to go and fight and defend their land is an evil deity. We came to you with a new God. That God, leave vengeance for God. Vengeance belongs to God. God will fight your battle and you shall hold your peace. And automatically, they knew that if God wanted to fight your battle, God would have at least restricted battle from even starting at all. What God cannot prevent, God cannot solve. That God was waiting somewhere and somebody came and killed my father. And so when I need the empowerment to go and reiterate, to make sure that I defend my land, God says, no, Ihedi, don't fight that person that killed your father. Wait, vengeance belongs to me. So God wants an extinction of a lineage. Once upon a time, there was a deity in your village. Anytime a newborn baby is given birth to, maybe in form of a snake, maybe in form of a monkey, the snake will come into your compound, into that room, and rest upon the newborn baby. What it does is that it puts the newborn baby on a solid rock. This one was enshrined in your lineage according to your ancestral lineage. And so it preserves the lifespan of that child. Any place the child finds himself, he knows I have a place where I am covered with an umbrella that nothing can ever sabotage my existence easily. Somebody came and says, no, that God that actually comes to welcome a newborn baby is evil. We come to you with a new God. This God doesn't even come and we don't see it at all. But what we know is that when we born a newborn baby, bring him to us, we will pour water upon him and we will baptize him and give him a new name. That is the only criteria the boy have. So today your son is walking like a fowl without any guarantee. The boy can die anywhere, anyhow. Once upon a time, there was a deity in your village. What that deity sponsors is that nobody wastes the blood of anybody. If you waste the blood of anybody, kill anybody in that community, that deity will automatically fight you till you die. Somebody came and says that God that preserved the wasting of blood is an evil demonic deity. But there is a new God we came to you about. This God actually forgave Cain when he killed his brother Abel. So even when your brother killed you, we already made available forgiveness in abundance for him. When we call Jesus Christ a criminal, we have proof. But when they called our idol evil, they have no proof. What they say is that it was a sin. It is a sin. Is it a reasonable explanation? What made it a sin? Sit down with a Christian. Come and sit here. Let two of us discuss so you can make me understand what made idol worshiping a sin. Because actually we don't worship idol, we commune with idol, we are one in this. It is technology of oneness. We neither bow down to anything. We don't worship. It is the collective mindset of our people. Our people says that the mind of the people is the mind of the what? The gods. So the community leaders assembled and agreed on this and planted their offer on it. It does not, there is no God anywhere who sponsors that results. No, it is the mindset of the people. So when we are talking about deity, we are talking about the collective mind of the people to institute governance backed up with spirituality among them, because the only insulator that will shield a black man from harming his fellow black man is only black man magic, only black man spiritual power. Once you take away that black man spiritual power that was built on the principle of consequences, you reintroduce a new God that was built on the principle of forgiveness, because you know that it is in the forgiveness that the business of the Western culture can be thriving. There would, many of the police cases that are treated today would not have been treated if people are fearing consequences. But you destroy the God of the consequences, and then you went and built prison. All our prison today are full of our young boys who are captured in the crucible of forgiveness that have been made available to them by the criminal Jesus Christ. A nation that worship criminal will all be criminalities.